Alright, we are in segment number 34, and this time around we're going to play the 1995 PC version of Jeopardy! Or are we? I don't have it installed. Well, you guys get to watch me install it. We'll just go ahead and install it while we're on the air, because I said so. Let's do this. There we go. The game still plays. Here we go.
Welcome to Jeopardy! Let's begin our game.
Let's do this. I'm not gonna be her. I'll be him. I'm just gonna use my own name. Because I said so. The enter key will be our buzzing key. Beanie. Beanie.
Hello, I'm Richard Marston. I make my living as an actuary for an insurance firm, but my real love is art, especially Renaissance sculpture.
Hi, my name is Willa Bernstein. I'm in-house legal counsel for a computer corporation, and in my private time, I play my violin for a local symphony.
Now for the Jeopardy round, in which one daily
Business and industry.
somewhere on the board.
Middle names.
Are the categories.
U.S. geography. Toys and games. Colors, and finally, biology. Alright.
Good luck. Contestant number 1, we'll start with you.
Biology 100, please.
The answer is
Okay. Something defined as congenital is present at this time.
contestant number 1.
What is birth?
You are correct. Contestant number
Biology
1.
200. A sprain is an injury to these connective tissues between the bones of a joint.
Contestant number 1.
What are muscles?
Sorry, incorrect.
Oh, fudge.
Contestant number 2.
Ligaments. Yeah. He's right.
Good job. Contestant number 2.
Biology 300. It's the thigh bone of a tetrapod. Hint, you're a tetrapod.
Contestant number 1.
What is a femur?
Yes,
Yep.
that's correct. Contestant number 1.
Biology 400. New molds form from these, not from seeds.
Contestant number 1.
What are spores?
Yes, that's correct. Contestant number 1.
Okay, hang on just a second here, folks. Yeah, sorry. That's better. Let's try to delete a video from my other laptop. Okay, biology 500, please. During meiosis, the number of these is cut in half so there aren't twice as many in the next generation.
Contestant number 1.
What are chromosomes?
Yes, that's correct.
Alright.
Contestant number 1.
Business and Industry 100. This car rental company is Detroit's biggest customer.
Contestant number 1.
What is Hertz?
Yes.
Business
that's
and
correct.
Industry 200.
Contestant number 1.
This firm prepares about 10% of all individual tax returns in the U.S.
Contestant number 1.
What is H&R Block?
Yes. Contestant number 1.
Business Industry 300. Scotch tape is just one of 50,000 products made by this company.
Contestant number 1.
What is 3M?
Yes.
Business
That's
Industry
correct.
400.
Contestant number 1.
This firm, which makes Air Jordan athletic shoes, was originally called Blue Ribbon Sports.
Contestant number 1.
What is Nike?
Yes. That's correct.
Business
Contestant
Industry
number 1.
500. This Seattle firm is Washington State's largest employer.
Contestant
Boeing Aircraft?
You are
Yep.
correct. Contestant number 3.
Middle name's 100. Edgar Blank Poe.
Contestant number 1.
What is Allen?
You are correct.
Middle name's 200.
Contestant number 1.
John Blank Audubon.
Contestant number 1.
What is James?
You are correct.
Middle name's 300.
Contestant number 1.
Margaret Blank Smith.
Contestant number 1.
What is Chase?
You are correct.
Middle name's 400.
Contestant number 1.
Isaac Blank Singer.
Contestant number 2.
Davis? No.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Bathshebas.
Contestant number 1.
Elizabeth Blank Stanton.
Contestant number
What
1.
is Katie?
Yes, that's correct. Contestant
Color's
number 1.
100. Elizabeth Post says children should never wear this color at funerals.
Contestant number 1.
What is white?
Wrong.
No.
Contestant number 3.
Should never wear black at funerals.
You are correct. Contestant number 3.
Color's 200.
Here's the clue.
It's the color as well as the name of those grainy little particles on the beach.
Contestant number 1.
What is sand?
You are correct.
Color's 300.
Contestant number 1.
A shade of green for Grace or Jean.
Contestant number 2.
Got me to the buzzer. Kelly. Yeah, I knew it.
Yes, that's correct. Contestant number 2.
Color's 400. This Capri shade of this is probably named for the famous grotto on Capri.
Contestant
I got
number
beat to the
3.
buzzer again. Blue, yeah.
You are correct. Contestant number 3.
Color's 500. The two colors of Canada's flag.
Contestant number 1.
What are red and white?
You are correct. Contestant number 1.
Toys and Games 100, please. The Liverpool form of this game isn't quite as popular as the gin type.
Contestant number 1.
What is rummy?
You are correct.
Toys and Games 2.
Contestant number 1.
This country's Gosho dolls, which represent chubby babies, are named for an imperial palace in Kyoto.
Contestant number 1.
What is Japan?
You are
Toys and
correct.
Games 300.
Contestant number 1.
These New Zealand natives like to play with potakas, which are spinning tops.
Contestant number
Who are the
1.
Maori?
You are correct.
Toys and Games 400.
Contestant number 1.
Daily Double.
It's a daily double.
600.
Contestant number 1. What would you like to wager?
Guinness says one of these Ursine toys is sold at auction for a record-breaking 55,100 pounds. What is a teddy bear?
You are correct. Contestant
Toys
number
and Games
1.
500. Colorful patterns are formed inside this toy, whose name is from the Greek for beautiful form viewer.
Contestant number
What
1.
is a kaleidoscope?
You are correct. Contestant number
Use
1.
Geography 100. Though fed by freshwater streams, this Utah lake is saltier than the oceans.
Contestant number
What is
1.
the Great Salt Lake?
You are correct.
200.
Contestant number 1.
The American Dam at El Paso controls the waters of this river.
Contestant number 1.
What is the Rio Grande?
You are correct.
300.
Contestant number 1.
Indian River, Gulf, and Sarasota were among the last counties established in this state.
Contestant number 1.
What is Florida?
You are correct.
400.
Contestant number 1. Let's take a look at
The Diamond Shoals area off this North Carolina cape have been the site of numerous shipwrecks.
Contestant number 1.
What is Cape Hatteras?
You are correct.
That's close.
Contestant number 1.
This state's northwest angle on Lake of the Woods is the northernmost point in the USA, except for Alaska.
Contestant number 1.
I'll just say what is Minnesota. Yep.
Good job.
Thanks. Double Jeopardy.
Now for the double Jeopardy round, with 2
Astronomy.
clues somewhere on the board.
Religion.
Various categories.
The 20th century. Fictional characters. Americana. And we're going to deal with classical composers. Alright.
Good luck. Contestant number 2, we'll start with you.
Astronomy 200.
Here's the clue.
This comet returned in 1066, the year of the Battle of Hastings.
Contestant number 1.
What is Halley's Comet?
Yes.
Astronomy 400.
Contestant number 1.
The event horizon is the boundary of one of these massive dark objects.
Contestant number 1.
What is a black hole?
Yes. That's
Astronomy
correct.
600.
Contestant number 1.
This is the most distant of the giant planets.
Contestant number 1.
What is Saturn?
Sorry,
No.
that's incorrect.
Oh well.
Contestant number 2.
Neptune.
You
Yeah.
are correct. Contestant number 2.
Oh well.
Let's take a look at the answer.
This space research institution run by Caltech is abbreviated JPL.
Contestant number 2.
The Jet Propulsion Laboratory?
Yes.
Yep.
That's correct. Contestant number 2.
Astronomy 1000. The outermost layer of the sun's atmosphere is called this.
Contestant number 2.
Troposphere? No.
Sorry, incorrect. Contestant number 3.
Oops. No.
Wrong.
I'm not quite sure on this one, so I'm going to hold back. The Corona. Okay.
Contestant number 2.
Religion 200. This sect was so named because George Fox told a judge to tremble at the word of the Lord.
Contestant number 2.
Shakers? No.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Contestant number 1.
Who are Quakers?
Yes. Contestant number
Americana
1.
200. 5 generations of this family lived at Stratford Hall Plantation in Virginia. Robert E. Lee was born there.
Contestant number 2.
The Lees.
You are
Oh,
correct.
right.
Contestant number 2. Here's the clue.
The Red Room in this famous building was once known as the President's antechamber. Sorry about the sneeze there. Did I get in?
Contestant number 1.
What is the White House?
You are correct.
Americana 600.
Contestant number 1.
Ed Reed may have been the gunman who killed this belle of the Old West. Who was his mother?
Contestant number 2.
Annie Oakley, no.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Contestant number 3.
No.
Oh, sorry, that's not right.
I'm not quite sure on this one, so I'm just going to hold back. We're looking for Belle Starr.
Contestant number 1.
Americana 800. He was a native of Albany, New York, but he was famous for writing about poker plat. Anybody?
Contestant number. You are contestant number
Okay.
2.
Georgia was named for this man who granted the colony charter there. The colony a charter in 1732. Georgia?
Contestant number 3.
Georgia! George II.
Yes. Contestant number 3.
Classical composers 200. In 1679, Henry Purcell succeeded John Blow as organist of this London abbey.
Contestant number 1.
What is Westminster Abbey?
Correct.
Plus one plus
Contestant
400.
number 1.
Though deaf, he conducted the 1824 premiere of his Ninth Choral Symphony.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Ludwig von Beethoven?
Yes, that's correct.
Plus
Contestant
one
number
plus
1.
600. Before he was 10, this Austrian had played for Maria Theresa and Francis Louis XV.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart?
You are correct.
Plus
Contestant
one
number
plus 800.
1.
In 1985, the world celebrated the 300th birthday of this German master of counterpoint.
Contestant number 3.
Johann Sebastian Bach.
Yes,
Yes.
that's correct. Contestant number 3.
In this Thomas Berger book, Jack Crabbe, age 111, tells about his life with the Cheyenne.
Contestant number...
10 Little Indians?
I'm sorry.
No.
Contestant number 3.
Little Big Man.
You are correct. Contestant number 3.
On November 2nd, 1830, he left Warsaw, Poland for Vienna and never returned.
Contestant number
I got
3.
me to the buzzer. Frederick Chopin, that was my guess.
Yes,
Oh
that's
well.
correct. Contestant number 3.
Religion for 800. Some Jews observe Tanit Esther the day before this festival.
Contestant number 2.
Passover? No.
Oh, sorry. That's not right. Contestant number...
Hanukkah?
Sorry.
No.
Incorrect.
I don't know this one, so I'm going to hold back. We're looking for Purim.
Contestant number 3.
Legend 1000. And a double.
It's the Daily Double.
So she's going to do 1,000. Alright. Here's the clue in religion. Many in this religion, founded in Jamaica, wear their hair in rope-like braids called dreadlocks. Is it? No, it's not voodoo.
No, I'm afraid that is not correct. Contestant number 3.
20th century for 200. 32 prisoners and 11 guards and civilians died as a result of the 1971 riot at this New York prison.
Contestant number 1.
What is Sing Sing?
Sorry.
No.
Contestant number 2.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Nope.
Sorry, incorrect. Anyone else? Contestant number 3.
Rikers? No.
Oh, sorry.
Attica.
That's not right. Contestant number 3.
The Chinese democracy movement was crushed in the 1989 massacre at this Beijing square. What is Tiananmen
Contestant number
Square?
1. Yes, that's correct. Contestant number 1.
Religion 4. Buddha taught that people should devote themselves to achieving this state of peace and happiness.
Contestant number 1.
What is Nirvana?
Yes, that's
Religion
correct.
6.
Contestant number 1.
It's the highest caste among the Hindus.
Contestant number...
The Brahmins?
You are correct.
Yeah.
Contestant number 3.
In 1963, the French later rejected Britain for membership in the European Economic Community.
Contestant number 2.
Duval? No.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Contestant
I'll
number
try it.
1.
Think it was Charles de Gaulle.
Yes,
There we go.
that's correct. Contestant
Fictional
number 1.
characters 200. Among his followers are George A. Green and Alan Adale.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Robin Hood.
Yes,
Fictional characters
that's
400.
correct. Contestant number 1.
Marlowe narrates 4 of his stories, including Lord Jim and Heart of Darkness.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Joseph Conrad.
Yes.
Fictional
that's
character
correct.
600.
Contestant number 1.
This John Fowles title is what the locals call Sarah Woodruff.
Contestant number 3.
Woodruff's Mishaps?
Sorry,
No.
that's incorrect. Contestant number 2.
The French Lieutenant's Woman.
You are correct.
Yep.
Contestant number 2.
You did the double. 800. All right. Here's the clue. Shaw created Major Barbara, and this author created Major Joseph Heller.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That's correct. Contestant number 2.
This ousted Nicaraguan president was assassinated in Paraguay in 1980.
Contestant number 2.
Nope.
Sorry, incorrect.
Richard will not be around for Final Jeopardy.
Contestant number 3. Yes.
There we go.
That's correct. Contestant number 3.
Last clue. In the U.S. presidential election of 1912, the Socialists received 6% of the vote.
Contestant number 3.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. That's not right.
Well, it looks like it's going to be an easy win.
Contestant number 2. You are correct. The Final Jeopardy category
Plant the trees.
is contestant number 1. What would you like to wager? The Final Jeopardy clue is...
Botany Bay Kino, a reason used to protect wood from worms, is derived from this type of tree. What is a silk?
Contestant number 3. Your Final Jeopardy response was... Good job.
Eucalyptus.
Let's see what contestant number 3 wagered.
Doesn't matter. I still win Jay $10,001.
Your total? Contestant number 1. Your Final Jeopardy response was... Sorry. Let's see what contestant number 1 wagered.
Oh well. Still win $10,001. So I'll see you all for the next segment, everybody.
Your total? Contestant number 1, you are now the reigning Jeopardy champion. Congratulations.
Thank you. See you all next time, everybody.